Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of my car boot job lot of number 1 and some more junk I bought. I purchased this for £2. It looks like some type of media centre. I've looked online briefly and it seems to be a Emtec movie cube. I don't have a model number on it, so I don't know the spec, but it's got TV in, TV out. Got your RCA cables in and out, and SCART and HDMI network, optical link, old USB type printer cable, 2 USB ports which are going to be 2 because they're not blue, and a internal tiny little fan. I'm going to do a tear down, but first of all what we're going to do is see if it works. So all I got was a remote, and I got no power supply, but I can see that it uses a 12 volts at 3 amps. Now looking through my bags of power supplies, I've found myself a Samsung 12 volts 3.4 amps, which should work absolutely fine. So let's plug this in here. And hopefully I've got a green light, which I do. So I'll put this up over there. Now I've got a HDMI cable, so I'm going to plug that in. Let's plug it in like so. That's going to get super massive cables. And let's plug the power supply in. Hopefully it doesn't go pop in my face. Okay, that's a good sign. It didn't go pop. So there's now a red light, which is good. Should we push it? Oh, it's doing something. The LCD's on now as well, and that's now gone blue, and we've got like a light here. These are not stickers, these are actually behind the casing. There is a slight rattle, and I noticed this when I bought it. Now I'm not sure if that's the hard drive or if there's something plasticky in there. So okay, now what we've got is a picture of a hard disk. So I assume this is the menu. So if I got the remote, can I make that change? Oh, it doesn't want to sit on its side. Okay, let's see if I can. Yes, looks like it works. Should we see if there's anything on it? Okay guys, I'm going to cut the video and I'll have it on the screen. Oh, yeah. Hopefully it does output. I'll see you in a bit. Hi guys, so I'm back and as you can see it does work. Fantastic. The picture's not very good because I think it's the phone. It actually does look better, but it doesn't look great either. So let's go see if they've got any settings. So how would I do this? Set up network. So I'm sure it's the resolution. So we've got system update, got format hard drive. We won't do that, we'll see if there's anything on it. So let's see if we can get a model number. Oh look, we've got the hard drive. Oh, it's a 1 terabyte for £2. I'm happy. Oh, and it's got used space 145 gigs, so there's something on here guys. We'll see what that is in a minute. Did it tell me the model number of the... So 2009 firmware. It doesn't tell me what this device is. I was hoping it would tell me what device it, or what, you know, what Emtec version this is. But setup, what's this? No, I've got a TV aerial in here to test that. So I don't normally hold the phone when recording because I don't get many of these, but okay, so that is as good as it's going to look, the menu. I'm hoping the video will look better. So let's go see if we've got anything stored on here. What's that doing? It's giving me a finger down thing. So let's go. Oh, so that's trying to play digital TV now. Also don't have digital TV aerial. So movies. look at that. What's that doing? No, they're not working. Let me scroll down to... Okay, that doesn't... These files don't look like they exist. So maybe he's deleted them. So let's come out of there. Let's go by folders. Okay, that doesn't work. Ah, all hard drives. Oh look, we've got partition 1. So, sorry if you've been looking at a blurred screen. I'll try and be a little bit better. Oh, here we go. Movies. Oh. Let's go into this folder. Which 2000. So this was last used probably 2003. So let's see. That doesn't work. Oh, I clicked it many times and it seemed to work. Oh, look at that. It's working. Can I forward it? I don't even know what I clicked. So, see if I forward it. Look at that, guys. It works. I have no idea what film this is. What did I click? Let's go back. Okay, that was Breathe In, whatever that is. It's maybe a horror. Should we see if they've got any porn or anything? That's probably what you're all thinking. Is there any porn? It's got a lot of films, guys. Lots of pirated films. I will be formatting this hard drive. Got Netflix and Prime anyway. You pretty much get them all on there. I'll probably, I'll test out the hard drive. What I'll probably do is take the hard drive out. When we do the teardown, I'll take the hard drive and give that a test, and then I'll probably just sell it for like 20 quid or something. Someone will want it. It's supposed to do 1080p. Okay, so you get the little preview window there, look. And then you click again from the looks of it. You can see my little blurry body in the background. Oh, look how pixelated that is. Let's come out there. Let's see if he's got any porn. Assuming it's a boy. So it's not that bright. It's just... Well, that sucks. I just had to turn my phone off for 5 minutes because it bloody said... Android said the phone's getting too hot, so it's shutting down the bloody camera. So let's continue on. What's accepted? Oh, it's a film. Anger management. Oh, seen that. What if lies? There might be porn in some of these. You know what people do? They hide it, do they? I'm not. It's not that I'm. I do it from experience, guys, but people do hide porn. So, looking for any mischievous folder names. Hot Rod. That sounds a bit... Well, there's actually a film called Hot Rod, obviously. Oh, and I've clicked it. It's quite responsive. Guy's got a lot of films. Someone's been a busy. Busy bee. Was paid in full. That sounds dirty. Oh, that's not dirty. That's kind of some like rap film or something. Let's go out there. Sorry about the motion of the camera, guys. I'm trying to go as fast as I can because my camera's gonna bitch probably. It is very hot here at the moment. It's particularly in my office, which is like tiny, and I've got my PC on and 3 screens. Okay, what's that he's got there? War of the Worlds. Love that film. What's even? Hi guys, so I'm back. The camera decided to turn off yet again. I've cooled it down with the fan, and hopefully it doesn't cut out this time. I just saw something really interesting whilst I was testing, well, waiting for it to cool down. Look at that. It shows what I've got there, down there. That's quite neat, isn't it? So that, where were we? We're checking in new. So he's obviously got, I keep saying a he, it might be a her. If it's a her, there won't be any porn. It's not that I'm just looking for porn, guys, honestly. So let's come out of there. Have we been in there? Tell you what, let's come. New films. Oh, new folder. That might be a good one. So, just film after film, innit? Can I come out of this folder if there's anything else? What's an image? Oh. Oh, got pictures. I'm not even going to look at that. Music. What music does he listen to, or her? Well, look at those pictures. I'm not even going to bother looking at pictures, guys. It's a bit invasion of privacy. I don't mind looking at like look at what's stored on there in terms of porn or movies. And has he downloaded it? So let's see if that works. You know what I mean? I don't want to be going looking at his pictures or her pictures or the family pictures. Don't bother me. Interest me in the slightest. And I actually will censor that image. So you guys can't see it as well. It wasn't rude, it's just a family photo. Let's go and record maybe. Movies. Oh, hello, what's this? Bingo! We found it. I'm not actually going to show it because I don't want my YouTube account blocked, but as you can see, we've got a very busty lady there. Is there one here as well? Oh, hello. What have we got here? Oh, someone's at the door. Anyway, guys, I'm going to stop the video. I don't want to make it about the content. Oh, bloody hell. How do I stop? Stop. There we go. Whew. Oh, there's the website. Obviously a naughty website. So yeah, I'm going to stop the video here. We're going to pull it apart. I'm going to format that hard drive, and I'm going to probably vlog this as soon as possible. See you in a bit, guys, when I switch camera. Hi guys, so we're back to having a look at the unit rather than what's installed on the unit. As I said earlier on, I will be formatting the hard drive. What I'm going to do is take the hard drive out and give it a test, delete any files, and then yeah, possibly update the firmware and sell it. I don't have any need for it. It doesn't do the 4K, it's only 1080p. So I've got no need for it really, and to be honest, it's probably uses a lot more power than what an Android box does, so trying to keep the bills down. Anyway, let's see if we can find out what that rattling is, and yeah, let's see what we can do. So I'm looking around on the case. I'm assuming that I need to take these screws off, but I also noticed this earlier. When I purchased the unit, it looks like a little flap here, which I assume I don't know if you can see that. There's like a seam going around there. It's a bit reflective, so if I take my hands away, is it going to focus? No, it's not. So let's have a look. Unless it slides. Yep, it does. There we go. Okay, that looks like some kind of caddy. Looks like someone's been in here actually, because that's not flush. Maybe the previous owner. Yeah, that looks like it's been bent. There's a little notch there, which it doesn't look right. So how does this come off? Do I just pull it? Does it slide? Ah, there we go. Oh look, there's the hard drive. So how do I get that out? It's not just going to fall out, is it? No. Okay, I hate to do this to you, Mr. Hard Drive, but I'm going to possibly scrape the side of you. It is moving. Here we go. I think I've got it. Oh, I nearly had that, guys. Oh, that can't be good on the old heads. Okay, let's take that hard drive out. Let's see if that rattles. Okay, that's good. It's not rattling. So, yeah, put that to the side. Oh, I'll show you what it is first. It's a Western Digital Green Power. It's 1 terabyte and it was manufactured in 2010. So it's quite old, guys. 8 years old. But these nowadays hard drives, especially the green powered ones and the low rotations per minute, they do last. They are built to last for many years. Okay, so in there it's just like a SATA controller down there. I don't see any other way of opening this case other than the screws at the back. I do see a little screw there. Oh, okay, so maybe that does pop off. Only one way to find out. Let's unscrew that screw. It's a very small screw. I bet it falls in. Let's see if I can get it out. Okay, that's out. Very small screw. So let's put it over there. And let's see if I can open it. I hate how they design these cases. Maybe that's just an extra screw. Okay, so these do look like they could be holding the white together. So let's see. Let's take my other screwdriver, put that in view so you can see. Ba-da-bum-bum. So that screw's been, looks like someone's tried to get it undone previous. Maybe they were trying to get the hard drive out and they gave up. I actually bought this for £2 if you missed the beginning bit, and obviously it's a good deal. I've got a 2 gig hard drive. Okay, one thing to notice is they're 2 screw sizes. The bigger one goes on the left and the smaller one on the right, or that's how I think it is. I'll soon find out by doing this one. This will be the same size as let's move that mic a bit so you can hear me a little bit better. So I'll soon find out which screws or which. Yep, it's the small screws go on the antenna row. I'm just seeing. Oh, before I forget, I did actually make another video, and I bought this for 50p. which is a USB 2 caddy, and at the time I only spent 50p. It even had a hard drive in it, and I instantly knew when I bought it it had a hard drive due to the weight, but it doesn't work. The controller's shafted and the hard drive just clicks, and I've tried taking the hard drive out, putting it in another caddy, and I've even tried an SSD inside there, but long story short, it doesn't work. But it's for the same lady, and so I'm a bit happier that this is working. But as I only spent £2, I can't actually open this. I doubt there's any more screws. Unless it's the black side what comes off first. So let's do that. But that's for the fan. There's one screw here, and that's for the fan. There's no screws under this. No, none under there. It has to unclip somehow. I absolutely hate cases where you just don't know how to open them. I'm actually trying to pry it off now. Okay, so that moved. Let's try a metal ruler. See if we can see if anything will click. Ooh. No, that doesn't want to pop. Oh, that didn't sound good. Okay, so that's definitely not prying off. So I must be doing something wrong. So let's take these screws off. I can't see it being the screws, but you never know. Maybe this. Okay, maybe this board comes out, like slides out or lifts off. God, I surprise myself sometimes, guys. So good. Okay, what's up with the small screws? I wish they would just use small screw either the same size. Okay, so we've got, this is for my reference when I put it back together. Small screw there, small screw there, small screw there. So when I put it back together, I'll have oh no. Okay, this is actually the fan. I'm disconnected now. There's no return. Actually, I'm going to leave the fan in because that should, because I don't want the fan falling back into the unit and not being able to get this thing open. I might not even be able to get it open. I might have to do some research, and I don't want it all out in bits. I'm hoping this panel will just slide out, and the fan will be, hopefully the fan uses a little connector. Okay, we've got another small screw. Mental note, small screw. These are all going to be small screws, aren't they? Yeah, another one. Okay, so that SCART cable is falling into the unit now. Another small screw. And another one. And another one. And another one. So small screw, small screw, small screw, small screw, small screw. Let's get these screws out. Get that ruler out of the way. Do you know what? There's probably 2 screws you need to undo. This is the worst thing, when you take something apart for the first time and then you go, fuck, I could have got that open by just doing these 2 screws. And I'm wondering now if this opens a different way than what I've just screwed. Oh, there goes the screw. It's not liking me at all. So let's see if this... Oh, there's a big screw there. Okay, that's a big screw. Okay, so... Okay, we got that off. Dun, 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 dun. So hopefully, within here, I can now lift that up. Ah, there we go. Okay, so that's moving. Well, what's it stuck on? There's circuitry there, so you have to be quite careful. It does want to move. Let's see if I can. See, the thing is, I don't want to break any of the plastic. Let's see if I can lift up this way. Okay, this panel still does not want to move. Does that card come out? Okay, we've got a card out, lucky guess. That'll be the TV in, TV out. So now I should be able to get my hands underneath there, and something is sticking there. So as you see, I've now got the hole, but it still doesn't want to come out. Let's see. There has to be something holding it in place. Okay, so right, lift that up. Lift this up. Oh, here we go. I think I've worked it out now. Okay, look, there we go, guys. It's now sliding. So, to be fair, I probably could have done that from the start. So, the slides off, guys. The side slides off. Lol. Okay, so I've just wasted loads of time. So we've got the shell, and let's see what we've got here. If that comes off, it must come off. Okay, so we've got some casing, so we're going to take this screw off. I could put that screw somewhere else. Got that screw. Okay, is that going to come out without breaking? I bet this one does though. Yeah, that one does with ease. Okay, so let's see what we've got here. See if I can disconnect this. Okay, so it's got clips there, I can see. So I don't think... Okay, so I need a prying, something to pry the clip. So just bear with me, guys, I'm just getting this screwdriver. And I'm basically getting that out, that side's out. There we go. So that's off. Let's pry that off, and let's take the power from the hard drive. So we've got our little LEDs PCB there, and you've got your screen there, and obviously the SATA cables. So nothing marvellous in this bit here. It's quite heavy. This shell, they probably could have made this a lot lighter. It's pure thick steel, which makes it very heavy, but maybe they're using that for anti-interference, I don't know. So here's the SCART cable, and we've got for the fan. So if you wanted to change the fan, guys, or just remove it if you want to put a beefier heatsink on there. So let's have a look at what processors in here. And that just popped off. I'll put some more compound in a second. Let's get some wipes and see what processor this is. Let's zoom in so you can have a look. So we've got like an expansion board here. That's for the TV in, TV out. That is a WLB M821. I'll just put that up to the camera, a bit easier, isn't it? If it will focus. Is it going to focus? Yeah, okay. If you can see that now. Yep, I'm going to throw that to the side. And let's wipe this compound off the processor. Is there actually going to be any writing on it? Some companies go to great lengths to hide what's actually inside their machines, because they don't want people trying to copy them, or because they're using a patent chip and they are not paying the licensing. Okay, so I can see that now. The chip is. You can see the text on the chip. So I'm just going to get some alcohol. Let's spray some alcohol onto the chip. Oh my god, there's too much alcohol. No, it's not. You never have too much alcohol, can you? Alright, I think, just make sure I've got all the cloth off. Oh, don't need it this clean, but I'll tell you what it is now, guys. It is a RTD 12839D. So that's a RTD 128 30D 9D. Yeah, so that's the processor, and yeah, that's not much to say really about this board. I was hoping it was going to be more like PCE inside, and then I could tell you what does what, but I'm a bit lost on this. I know that's your RAM. These are your RAMs, your RAM modules, and we've got a little chip here, and that's also your RAM. So maybe it's got, I don't know, maybe it's got one for, maybe one of them is like an eMMC for storage, but I'm not sure. So nothing really else I can see. We've got a WM87825, and But the board is quite clean. It's well manufactured. Okay, it's actually got a motherboard number on it. So I'll see if I can get focus in that for you. Okay, so that's the board number right here. And see if it's going to focus on that chip. And someone outside's bloody whistling. So there's the memory chip I spoke about. And there's another one. But you can't really see it because of the light. But that is it, guys. It cost me £2. Probably going to make about 10-15 quid on it. Could even sell the hard drive on its own and sell this with a lesser hard drive and make even more money on it. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm actually going to I'll probably put a video together how to actually open this thing the correct way, because that looked a bit bodge job. But yeah, I hope you like the video, guys. Car boot junk, £2. Thank you very much. Bye bye.